Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, people. How are you? We're going to be joined by a few people. I wanted to jump on really fast because I wanted to make sure that everything is working. I'm going to set up a couple of things real quick, and then I'm going to grab some great people, add them onto everything. If you guys see this, please like, share. Try to watch it on YouTube because that's going to be the best. Just look for Steak World Tour. It's under my YouTube. Steak doesn't have a YouTube. David doesn't have a YouTube. He will eventually because he's basically famous. But first, let's get everybody on here. So first, we'll get the creator of Steak, the big man himself, David. How are you? You're grainy.
Great, you?
You're grainy. Why are you grainy?
It's the best I can do.
It's the best you can do.
Because I'm at the RV.
You're in Tampa. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I was not aware of that. We've got a couple more guests showing up, doing a whole bunch of stuff, getting things going. Oh, we got Mr. Don's in the house. How are you, Don?
All right.
So we're going to have to move your thing. Hold on. I got you. Got Don. So today, if you guys aren't aware, we have a Steak World Tour. We're live on the Steak channel. We are live on Facebook. If you leave a comment, you should be able to get a comment. Everything's all good and we can respond. Please, if you're on Facebook or YouTube, leave a comment so we can make sure that we can see them. That's always can be a problem periodically. But how is everyone tonight?
All right. Nice to see you guys face to face. David, nice to meet you. Travis, we've met online before.
We have. And I've got other guests here. We got Sparks Comics. You promised me comics. Who knows? He's got both there. No one knows what to call him right now.
I'm that side. This is both Caroline and I.
Right. We've got Ray. Ray's in the house.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Ray?
All these guys are here for the tour. We should have Francesca adding to the chat at some point. She said she was coming.
I know she hasn't had the best internet since she got to the States, so
okay.
We'll see.
Okay. I haven't spoken to her, so I don't know. So if she doesn't show up, that's cool. That's all right. Steve King's here. Good day, guys. Good day, Steve. Good day.
What time is it there, Steve?
Is he British, Steve?
He's in Australia.
Hi. He's lucky that we're not doing the world tour there because you can't even get in there right now. So here's what we're going to talk about tonight. Tonight we're going to talk about the Steak World Tour. David came to me and he talked about showing up at a few different events and said, hey, what are we doing? Can I be involved? Here's what I'm doing. Can you help me get you to a store? Because I do a little tour myself. And he's like, and I was like, no, I'll set up a whole tour, man. I'll do the whole thing. I'll get you all covered and all that. He's like, I don't need you to do all that. And then I was like, I sold 2. Is that pretty much the way it went down, David?
Yeah. I mean, you just took the ball and ran with it, even though I said it half joking. You just took over.
Do it.
It's what you do.
Well, it's what we do. It's what we should do. I think we're all should be for us. I'll tell our origin story at some point. But tonight's a big event. We're going to talk about the dates of the tour. So if you're in Florida, basically, you can see them. The world tour is very small. It's just Florida and LA one time.
It's only because Francesca came from Italy.
Right. Yeah, because she came, it becomes world. But you're
Correct.
in LA, right? And Dawn, you're not going to LA. You're going to San Diego, right? If I remember correctly.
I'm going to LA Comic Con. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yes, I will be at LA Comic Con. I am a guest of the Comic Bug and Collector's Paradise. They have a thing called Creators Court, so I will be there.
And you'll be there
we will
well,
have
right?
I won't be there, but we'll have a table. Charlie and
nice.
James will be there.
Okay, cool.
He keeps changing the narrative. He told me he was going to be there, I swear, at one point.
I did tell you that. Things change.
Hey,
Dan.
Dan.
Are you okay?
I'm good. It's so the light in this room is attached to a fan, and I broke the string that controls the fan. So the only way I get light in here is if the fan's on, and it's really cold. So I had to throw on 2 jackets to be on the show. inside my own house.
That is pretty funny.
Danny's actually just a typical Floridian. It's under 70, so he's freezing.
Oh, if I were outside, I'd be wearing the same thing, but I'm inside.
All right, so let's go around the room, say what you've done for steak, and then we'll do some reveals and talk about the tour a little bit. Danny's only got a little bit of time just because of scheduling conflicts. And anybody else who has scheduling conflicts, you can come and go as you please once we kind of do your thing. So let's go around the room. David, let's start with you because, you're the big shebang, the big guy.
Well, I guess you could say I created steak.
Did you create vampires as a whole or just
and made it into a cube? That's awesome.
As much as you created the predator, I created the vampire genre.
So you heard I created the predator, huh?
I watched that. And, yeah.
I actually was driving into Tampa and I threw it on the speakers in the car. I couldn't respond though.
Don, you're next.
All right. I'm Don Wynn, better known as Winning It, and I did the variant cover for Steak Presents Just Me #1 for the Collective. And also currently in the middle of getting the variant for the trade together.
So actually, I didn't want to put you on that side of a schedule. I went ahead and did that with a local.
Okay.
But we are going to work on a lot more things with you, Don. I'm so excited. Do we have not a picture, obviously?
Yeah. Oh, we're going to show that.
Screen share? We have a screen share?
We'll get to there. We'll get to there.
Okay.
Okay, so don't do the variant cover for the trade.
No.
Okay.
You haven't started, have you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, we'll get something going.
There's other steak books coming out. There's a season 2.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Okay, perfect.
We're good, Don. We're good.
David, I just sold you a season 2, issue 1 cover for the Collective. You're welcome.
That's my mind immediately. I'm like, well, it was going to be Angel anyways. So because we did it for #1 of volume 1.
Yes, we did.
So next up, let's go to the next one. You're talking. Why don't you go, Danny?
So I work at the Collective, where we did a steak #1 cover with David, with Art Yum from Russia, who did an awesome cover for us. And then I always like to boast this, even when David's not around. Steak is our 4th highest subscribed book at the store. That includes, Batman, X-Men, Amazing Spider-Man. It probably helps that Dave's in the store like every other month, but
no, it's all you, Danny.
Nah.
It's because you hand sell it.
I mean, people love the book. People love the book. So I've known David since before. I think steak was like an idea he was telling me about, but he did his own book called The Couch. He did Spider-Man, and we used to just joke about how hilarious those books were because they were very much parodies of themselves in a way. And now he's got steak, and I'm so happy for him. And I love supporting David every step of the way in this.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're gonna hug it out on Wednesday.
David said. David Galliano said it's an awesome book. So David to awesome. David.
The connection is there.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know how I'm going to follow that.
How much do you sell of steak? And
none so far. But I'm a new retailer here in Florida. I just started a business with my father. We're Bombardier and Son Comics, and I actually met Travis a while back when he was at one of my local comic shops, showing off another book. But yeah, it's been a fun ride for the past year or so. He gave me the opportunity to do a steak one, Just Amy, if I'm saying that correctly. I've never heard it said out loud before. So I'm doing a really limited print run of 50 copies and then just 10 foil covers for the signing event.
And it's awesome. The cover's awesome.
Yeah. Actually, one of Travis's friends or artists that he knows worked with me on such the tight schedule that we had. So that was great.
Foil
Yeah,
covers are dope. I'm glad you got to do one of those.
Yeah, I just hired this artist to do something else, and I was like, all right, I guess I can lend him out before I even get to use him. That's fine.
He killed the cover. I love it.
He killed it. It's great. All right, next. We've got Mr. Hi, Jeremy.
Last but not least.
I love you waving. It's me. I'm next. I'm trying in the background, just so you know, I'm trying to find the Burrito Boys. Let's see where they're at. Oh, I found one.
Oh, yeah.
I found a Burrito Boy.
We got one.
Oh, hey.
Hey, it's
Can
Todd.
Todd, can you send your artist the link? Because I know he wants to be in here and I can't find him anywhere. On the
You mean the amazing Ignacio de Meglio? Yes, I could totally get
Yes,
him in
thank
here.
you, thank you. All right,
We're
Jeremy.
bringing Ignacio in too. Oh
That's an
boy.
amazing name.
Don't
Ignacio
let-
Igniglio. That's an amazing name.
Jeremy, tell him
Del
what's about-
Miglio.
Jeremy's got to talk about Sparks Comics and You Promised Me Comics. He's got his
all
whole
good.
YouTube
I'm
channel.
Sorry,
Enjoying
sorry. We've devolved into
Chaos.
We
The
brought- we
burritos
brought
cause chaos.
One of the burrito bros in. Chaos is gonna happen. It's all good.
Oh no, chaos is coming. I'm gonna leave.
So I met David and Travis at Pensacon in May,
right.
and we were like halfway through steak at that point, and I picked up everything steak and immediately loved it. And then we had David on our channel, You Promised Me Comics. Was that? I'm trying to remember when that was now. June, July, somewhere over the summer.
it feels like 3 years ago already.
I know it feels like we've known you forever, but it also feels like it was just yesterday. The time has been weird recently. But yeah, and Travis reached out about doing the cover with our channel, and we hit up an artist / writer that we've also had on the channel and interacted with before. And so we're doing 50 covers, 10 foil, 5 metal, which metal, it sounds like such a cool idea for a cover. So
I mean, metal sounds cool always. Metal is.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've bought metal covers before, and I love it. It's so cool to be able to put the art on metal. Yeah.
Nice. And Todd, who are you? Who is your mother, and what does she do?
I'm Todd. My mother is works in a factory. She's great. She's a saint. Hi, I'm from Comic Burrito. We talk comic books weekly, and we have a cool cover from Steak coming out. It's neat. What's up, everybody? I was organizing my office like 2 minutes ago.
I think Todd was not aware that this exists because I talked to Cole, not Todd.
Correct. So hi.
I like that Todd just shows up if you send him a StreamYard link. No question. He's just like,
Look, Travis.
Say
Okay,
his
cool.
name 3 times. Is that what happened? Did you say it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Yep.
we're gonna show off these covers in just a second. David has them, so I'll make David big. I did want to talk about the tour. So the tour runs it starts this Wednesday, so 2 days from now at the Collective. And David, am I understanding that you have their cover is going to be available that day, and your stuff, and the exclusive World Tour cover?
Everything is ready.
Oh, it's real. He made it happen, dude. He's a wizard.
So
Hey, Charlie.
that's going to be really cool. The Collective is a big fan of indie community, so they actually begin the tour and they actually end the tour. So that on the 1/8 they end the tour, which is really cool as well. At the 1/8, it's going to be a big celebration. It's going to be the first comic massive signing that they have for the year, because they do Wednesday signings, and then once every quarter or so they'll do like a massive signing, and that'll be another big one. I'll be out there hawking my wares, and other people will be there.
Yeah, I mean, you booked it, or you automatic? Is that part of the contract, or like did you just invite yourself? What just happened?
Todd, will Michigan take me?
Yeah, sure.
Is there room
We're trying
for
to get
anybody
into
else
Canada,
if Big
so-
David is there?
Maybe not. But that'll be cool. Francisco will be everywhere. So it's going to be really, really cool. And we'll go over all those dates in just a minute. But everyone's excited about these covers. So let's show off the covers that we haven't seen. Ray showed his cover. Todd showed his. Jeremy, did you show yours off to your?
I have not. I shared a blurry version.
Okay, all right.
Are you ready to debut it here?
Todd, you're not.
Yeah.
It's not your turn.
I'm not. What are you? I'm not
I love
taking up
that
any
you have
screen.
I
What are you
love
talking
that you
about?
have a
He's
mini
tiny
version of
Todd,
it.
bro. Leave him alone. Let him do
It's
his
my
own.
sticker. I make stickers, so I made a sticker of our cover. So this is the first print, actually.
No,
Uh,
That's
I just saw
bootleg
that
too.
earlier.
That was unauthorized.
not in the contract.
I think I paid for it.
I now have to change my name to Fired Store Steak Manager because there's bootlegs being sold during our shows. All right, so let's start with David. David, who do you want to show off first?
What? I thought you literally just said to show Jeremy's off.
yeah, you.
Mhm.
All right, show Jeremy's off there. Let's go.
Definitely what happened.
So turned out beautiful.
Ooh.
It's in a bag, so you
Do you
gotta
have
let
the
you can't see the details.
Image, Travis? Yeah.
I did not get.
It's also
that.
really. It's a dark cover.
Yeah, if I can get that image sent to me,
I
everybody,
can-
that'd be great. I may
Um,
have it. I may have it.
I love it.
I think I emailed that. I can also Twitter
Nice.
Yeah, Twitter feed it to me real quick.
back you.
Twitter
I heard the
feed.
bootleg cover. Is
Jeremy,
the
you're not
hottest
looking.
stick market.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh,
You gotta look.
snap.
You gotta
Oh,
look. Hold
snap.
on, I'll make it big again. Boom! Look at that.
There you go.
Oh, snap.
Dope.
That is the whole like bottom half there.
And so, how do we get your cover, Sparks?
Say that one more time.
How do we get your cover? You promise. How do we get the You Promise Me comics? How do we claim it? Do we message you on Twitter?
I will be posting on Instagram and Twitter. So Sparks Comics on Twitter, or Sparks Comics, or You Promise Me Comics on Instagram. And send me a DM, and I'm going to post the details, prices, shipping, all that tonight.
Awesome. Yeah, and a lot of people are not even naming prices yet. They're just like claiming. Just claim it, make it. And this is your second cover that you've
Yes.
done.
Yeah, and so this one, the artist is Damian Connolly, who wrote and illustrated You Promised Me Darkness, the inspiration for the channel name. So he also actually did our logo. So we wanted to reach out to him to set up doing the art for the variant.
That's awesome.
It's super rad. That's awesome. I dig it a lot. It's really cool.
I really
also
love
like
this
that comic a
art
lot, so
style.
it's perfect.
Yeah, I love his art style. So I was like, he loves horror comics and kind of vampires along those lines. That it's like, this is going to be a fit for you. And he's like, yeah, he read it and loved it.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. I think it's a really cool cover. It's one of my favorites. So I'm super stoked to get that out. I just got it. I think you just sent it me, right? No, you're mentioning it.
I like half started doing it, and then I was told to come back over to the
I got it.
to the video thing and forgot I was sending you the image. Now
I got it. I can do it real quick. Sorry. Apparently, the label of steak JPEG is already taken on my computer. I don't know why that is. Next, let's get David Big. Let's talk about Danny's cover since Danny and Don are here. Don did the cover. Let's show that cover off. We haven't showed that baby off yet.
Oh, Big David. Dude, look at that.
Ooh.
It'll clear up. Dang, look at this panel.
Mhm.
I just texted you that one as well, Travis, so you have a digital image.
Did you text me? All right, cool.
Facebook Messenger.
So let me make all these big.
I'm so glad, especially being the first stop on the tour. I'm sure Don can attest to this too. Like the schedule turnaround time for all this was really wild, and I still feel like David made magic happen with having that like come out in time because
The perks of being a publisher and having a very good relationship with your printer.
Yeah, it is very impressive how fast these things turned around. You know how much work. I mean, this tour was the whole tour was planned very, very, within the last 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, we've done a great job. Kudos to everyone. So let's show this one real quick. I can show it big. It's uploading. There we go.
Dope.
And that is in foil and regular, correct?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. That's a David question, right? I don't.
Are we talking about Danny's?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
great.
But I will tell you guys, if you want, message Danny, message the collective right now if you want that foil, because his store will get it fast.
Oh yeah. The reason I agreed to do the foil so quickly was we did. I think I only ended up printing about 25 for the stretch goal for our Kickstarter of foil, and it sold like hotcakes through the store. I literally had people asking to upgrade like in store, like, oh my god, I got the Justice League one. Can I actually get that one instead? And like it was wild. So like the foil does well. That's why I was telling Ray it's awesome that he got some too. But they probably will go quick.
And by the way, I encourage you guys all to contact each other after. If for some reason they don't sell, just trade. I'll give you 2 covers, Ray. You give me 2 of yours. Make it happen. Here is the other cover. See, now you can see the pirate ship and everything.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Very, very cool stuff there. So next, we're going to go to Mr. Ray. How you doing?
Hanging in there.
This is nerve-wracking because this is the first time you've done this. Is how many exclusive have you done so far?
How many? I think this will be. Let me count. On that I've released.
Yes.
This is number 7.
That's for you, Don.
The 7th one. I have
Seventh
a
one?
couple more in the works.
Nice. Well, let's show it off. We'll get David Big.
Big David.
Surprised you have them already.
Ooh. Yeah, I picked them all up on Saturday.
It is pretty. You want to flip that baby around?
Flip it.
Ooh. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'll show you guys the overlay version for those who want to see it a little clearer. That cover is hot. That is
Way better than my face.
way better than David's face every time. But yeah, I love that cover. That's a really great stuff. Edmund does some great stuff. I will be using him for lots of things. You will see him on Voodoo Nations and all sorts of things coming up.
I love his style, man.
All right. And the next one we've got is the Burrito Boys. And they did a whole event on Saturday night about the cover. I showed up. And you guys sold over half of them already, right?
Oh, we have less than 20 left so far now.
Wow.
We started pre-orders on Saturday. We did a whole rebrand because the cover unveils our new like little mascot guy that Ignacio is also doing for us. So we decided to do a whole thing with it, and we're close to. It's pretty cool. It's our first one ever. This is our first ever variant that we've done, so it's cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, for Ray, just because I missed it, thank you, Ray. I appreciate that. Shop bombardthesons.com to find his. That's how you find it. So go to Ron or find Ray on Facebook. That's his name on Facebook. Private message him. He'll put it aside for you.
Ours is just to hit up at the Comic Burrito.
Join their Discord. Only
or
if
the
you join
IG Discord also.
Really
There's
cool.
multiple ways to claim one.
So I know we saw the sticker, but David, do the thing.
First, I want to show you their heads.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my head.
Nice.
There you go. And our donkey friend.
There's a little donk.
Donkey.
And let's show the back. Now, I don't know if you heard me earlier today, Todd, but I did an interview and I talked about it. And during that interview, I said, I want the burrito to change in every cover you do to fit the theme of the book, and I'm super excited about that.
That's the plan. Yeah, we just went with our because that was what I used for our Halloween month graphics, and I was like, oh, perfect. It's steak. It's bloody. Let's go, and then just threw in the little donk.
I love Ray. He's hustling. He's only got half left as well. He's letting us know. Ray's already at half, which is crazy. Looks like everybody who's pre-sold them is at half. Sparks, are you at half yet?
I haven't posted yet. I'm working.
Get here. You are at half because
I'm at
just because
100.
your store.
I haven't been allocated, bro. My publisher's great. I have 100% fulfillment. I'm really happy with this.
No allocations occurring. It's great.
Yeah.
Let's show
We
that.
have never allocated.
And this is available. So one of the things,
The
Todd.
background pops.
Never mind. I got to say that in private.
Okay.
He's gonna wait to whisper sweet
that
nothings
makes
to you.
Is it sexy
Everybody
times?
watching just
Travis, that makes great content, by the way.
It doesn't. I'm so good at podcasting that I stop and text or download images or upload them because this is what I do on the living.
Nice.
Maybe I should have had the people who do YouTube shows like the Burrito or You Promised Me Comics host this because it probably would have been better.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, you got to keep it
Great
lo-fi.
for us because we just can actually sit and be a part of the panel instead of controlling the panel.
Yeah, he would give David big life. Yes.
That was what New York was for me this year. First time
Ray
I've
sold
been to a
half the
con
stuff.
in 3 years that I didn't have to set up.
Ray, can we buy anything behind you? Are they for sale right now? Is anything available?
Oh yeah, those are on my eBay. And
Okay,
I think
so
some of them are on the site as well.
there you go. If anybody wants it, eBay, go ahead and buy those. All those are available.
All of them.
I love how Todd was legitimately looking because he's such an addict on comics. He was just like, maybe let me check.
Yo, I saw that.
Mhm.
That looked like the Bunny Mask, Aftershock Ambassador exclusive, but yellow label. It looked pretty dope. I didn't recognize some of that stuff back then.
Yeah, it's the first Muddy signed actually. I think
Oh,
it's the
really?
only one Muddy signed.
Nice. Yo,
That's
Kyle
great.
Willis, another awesome retailer.
And a stop at the tour. Well, we'll talk about that. He's on January 1st, 1/1. We'll be stopping right there. Yeah, Ray, you can show that off. We want to see it.
Look at it. It's
That's
beautiful.
pretty.
I don't remember that issue of Steak.
Frank.
You don't
Yeah,
remember
it's
writing that
definitely
one?
not steak.
All right. Well, now we have to make a homage cover just to make it sell more than that one. Anybody for Steak Season 2, if you want that homage cover, selling it right now.
Danny has literally the only homage cover that exists.
Is it technically an homage? It's like an homage to an ad.
I know that, but I guess I did the Supergirl one for the sub box too.
Yeah, you did do that one. I'd consider that more of an homage. I did originally want the cover that, and I'm excited that Don's gonna get to do the one for the issue rather than for the trade. The one that we got for the trade originally, and I have the art here, but I'm not gonna show it off here because this isn't what we're doing. And you still had to get it finished, some of the colors.
Yeah, he's working on it.
That was originally supposed to be a Blade homage, and he went way out of left field. I was like, all right, so she's holding a sword, and that's about as Blade as we got on that.
It almost looks like she's singing into the sword.
We'll get there. It's his first. So it's his first published.
No,
work.
it's a good composition. He did well.
Yeah. So I wanted to give him a shot. He's a local guy.
And speaking of the Steak trade, when on the tour will that be available?
In January.
In January. Okay. So a couple of things that we want to say too. Todd knows this. Jeremy should know this, and Ray and Danny. All of these books can be signed by Francesca and David, which is really, really cool.
Well, and I was going to add that if people are willing to wait, because I have to send Don comps and stuff, I can get Don's signature on some. I just provide him a return label. He can sign them, and they can come back to me.
You could actually probably send them with Francesca to LA since they're both going to be at the same con.
We could even do that.
And send them
She's
back.
not going to LA.
Oh, she's not?
I don't understand what's going on. Where is California?
We're on the West Coast by the ocean.
Yeah, it's the other ocean, not the one by us.
Yeah.
Can I go ahead and make an event page? Yes, you can, Kyle. Yes.
It's gonna be in the paper, bro. That's extra cool. I want to call it the paper. We were almost in the paper once.
Let's get Brandon on. Let's get it in the paper right now. Let's talk to him for Wednesday. I want it in tomorrow's paper, front page.
In tomorrow's paper.
Put it in Thursday's paper.
Yeah, it'll be. You know what? I'll try to get the January 8th event in the paper. I bet you I can make that happen. With that much time, I bet you I can make it happen. He's local, I can make it happen.
Call him every day. Call the newspaper.
Dude, they called me once, and they're like, "We heard the Thursday is National Comic Book Day. You guys doing anything?" I'm like, "It's Thursday. Do you know anything about a comic book schedule? Wednesday's the day. We don't do anything on Thursday."
So
did you yell at them like that?
We did, except no.
Yes,
let me say something cool. If you guys, and I'll pay for it, David, the first person to show me a picture with all 5 covers, because there's 5, I will get you a CGC signed by both of them. I'll pay for it. So the first person who in hand, so that means you have to rush shipping from people, you have to do all sorts of crazy shenanigans or show up at events. First person to get all 5, I will personally CG.
So what I'm hearing is what we
and
need
I'll
to
donate
do
the book.
Hold off on sending ours to each other.
Yep.
Yes.
We can make this
what you're
work.
hearing is David already won. He has them all at his house right now.
It's true. Good work, David.
I literally have them right here.
Yeah.
What's the 5th one? Oh, the tour one, right?
Yeah, let's show the 5th one, David.
Yeah.
First person to hold 250 of them gets them CG'd.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Yo.
Oh wow.
That's the tour one. Show the back.
Is that spot foil?
Oh yeah.
It is.
Oh my god.
Pretty.
That's dope.
Yeah, check out the house on fire.
Oh, man.
Oh, is that
from the panel inside the book?
Yep, it's the last page of the book.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Way to go and call us out for that. Whatever, dude.
It's a rad page.
Beautiful with that
Challenge accepted. Nice.
We got a challenge accepted?
Yeah.
Who's challenge accepted? Ooh, Bearded is challenge accepted.
Greg, yeah.
Ooh.
For Beard Comic Bro.
Get it, Bearded.
Bearded, if you do it, I can get maybe David to show up on your show, but he's got his appearance fee of $80. But other than that, it's not so bad.
He didn't pay me last time.
He didn't pay.
He Travis took it.
That's right. You can take it. It's the booking fee.
I actually saw someone explain that once. He's like, I will never charge for people being on my show. Now, if someone came on and they got paid from somebody else, there's nothing I can do about that. But I was like, yeah, you can. Like, you could just say it's free. You literally can by not paying.
Wait, do people collect booking fees? I didn't know that was a thing.
So there is the beauty. Obviously, it's shiny and looks better than that because of the shininess. But yes,
it does look like a lot. Did you guys do double spot foil? Is it gold on the house?
So there is spot foil on the mist, spot foil on the house on fire, spot foil on any blood, and spot UV on Jessamy and the horse.
Oh, fancy.
What kind of file did you have to turn in for that? Like, it was like 8 layers. Like
there was like 4 different PDFs.
All right, let's move
that's
some
crazy.
people around. All right,
It's
get
the man himself.
Together. We got the
were you able to control that? Or that just happened on accident?
No, he controls it like
I
God.
can do it. You can do that too. You use StreamYard. I can show you how.
I do, but I don't know how to do that. I just
you just drag the
square
over it.
Yeah, just drag and drop. It's really not that complicated.
Bro, I learned today. What?
Want a foil damn hot. Yeah. So to get that foil, you have to be on the tour. I think you are going to put some on the website, David, at some point during the tour.
Maybe at the end.
Okay. So at the end of the tour,
And
so
each of you guys will get one. The retailers. I'll be sending you some too.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, David.
I guess Todd cheats, and I have to send 3, or they'll have to fight to the death over the one.
Actually, Sparks.
And I'll definitely give them to the other
Tell
boys.
Caroline about it.
I swear.
Well,
I'm
I think you can send them just one and see who takes it.
Yeah.
They're going to my address, so I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have Nick.
They won't.
You will have Nick go your way, and then when whichever you survives, then call in like a year when he's stopped taking care of the baby.
Yep.
He's gonna go for the cover.
Yeah, you have to wait a year until you have a death fight after you have a kid. That's like the rules.
You can't go into
It's
a
true.
duel in year one of the baby, you know?
No, exactly.
You gotta wait.
So he's just going to keep having kids then, so he never has to fight.
That's using the brain.
If that doesn't sound like the most Cole thing ever, though, it legitimately sounds like something Cole would do.
Hi, Ignacio.
Ignacio, put the
That's a
glasses
great
back on. It
cover
looks
you
like you're
did.
getting ready to teach us a lesson.
Oh, okay.
He's
I
always.
feel like
teaching
he's getting ready to
lessons.
teach us something.
I can teach you how to speak Spanish.
Dang, it's Nick's here. He knows your plan. God.
It won't change anything.
But yeah, so this is the steak tour, guys. This is we have 5 exclusive covers for you for Steak Jessamy, which is really, really awesome. That connected with the other 27 that was on the Kickstarter campaign. Like, you can catch them all.
Catch them all.
What do they get if they get all of those?
That's gonna be on
Travis?
David. Like, I have no idea what you get if you got all. Because remember, on his campaigns, you can get everything in whole foil metal or virgin.
Yeah,
That's
if you
beautiful.
were to
You
get
the
all of them,
satisfaction.
I would send you one that I haven't sold anywhere.
Ooh.
And then you have all of them.
If you buy them all, he'll give you a copy of the couch, and that's what you really want.
There it is.
I mean, if you really want, I'll just give you a copy of the couch. I printed way too many.
Bro, that's the book of the century. Like, low key, you need a. Can you get Scout to publish that, man? Like, just do it as a nonstop. Just go straight there. It's all right. I'll buy it.
That's one.
We'll see.
That's what. Oh, I like the Will Smith. You're telling me there's a chance.
Is Charlie still in the chat? Let's see if we can make
Yeah,
it to
Charlie.
Charlie.
What hashtag do I have to start, and who do I have to get to retweet it for this to happen?
I don't think I've ever even sent it to Charlie.
So, Beard, what is the steak tour? That is a great question. Yeah, the steak tour. So it's several stores throughout Florida, and then a couple of outside that we're going to and doing signings. So let me tell you the stops that we have. So the first stop is going to be at the Collective, and that starts on Wednesday. That is from 12 to 4, I think.
I don't know. I don't want to make David stay that long. Something like that. That sounds right.
That'd be the best.
Does David come and read you steak as you fall asleep?
Yeah. I ask for it. He draws me like fun little pictures, dude. I love David.
Then on
12
12
to 4 is not that long. Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Did someone say steak? So then on 12-1, we've got 2 stops in the morning from 12 to 2. We've got 12 to 3, we got 9.9 comics. And then at 4 o'clock to like 8, and we're going to be at Famous Faces and Funnies, and they're going to be doing more of an online thing, which is pretty cool.
Also, just added that I don't. Oh, Ignacio, where are you going to be?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to be here at home, so if anyone wants to come, I'll sign the cover.
I'm showing up.
I'm up for it.
I'm a CBC witness, dude. I get you the yellow label on that shit. I don't care.
So you're going to fly to Argentina?
Yeah, you're going to Argentina? Enjoy. That's cool. I'm jealous.
Have fun.
It's gonna be the most expensive slab I've ever had because the plane ticket.
Well, you'll have legit empanadas to enjoy, right?
Dude, don't even say empanadas right now. You're gonna make me hungry now. I've been craving empanadas all week.
And then we have the next one after that is we have LA. So is someone at LA?
I'm not. No one is going to LA.
Okay.
Now, if you want to roll back a little, roll back.
Okay.
11/28, so November 28th. It's a Sunday. Francesca and I will be at Scout HQ, and we are going to try to drag Joel Rodriguez down there.
He's got a baby.
So that'd be a triple sign.
Wait, are you guys going to San Diego?
Scout is, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if anybody's at San Diego Comic-Con, I can sign the books there.
When is that?
No one from
right?
26th to 28th.
Yeah.
So
our Don will be there. Don Hanfield will be there.
Yep.
I will be at
your booth.
Yeah, my booth is I can't remember right now. BB-44.
And then we've got C2E2. When is that, David? Do you know the date of that? I don't have that on this list here.
The following weekend.
So that would be the 3rd and 4th and 5th? 3rd, 4th, and 5th?
No, that's the weekend of LA. It's the following weekend from that.
Oh, so 10, 11, and 12th?
Yes, that's why
So-
Francesca said she couldn't do anything. She thinks she's going.
Right. 10th, 11th, 12th. Francisco may be at there. So she'll be at that part. And then we've got Cowabunga. No, we got 12-18. We got Kingdom of Comics. That's in Melbourne. So that's a multi-creator thing. So they've got several creators out there doing some stuff. On 1-1, we've got Cowabunga Comics multi-creators. And then on 1-8, we're back at the Collective. Now, that doesn't mean we don't have other stops. We have 2 other stops that are in negotiations right now to just confirm times and stuff like that. So we're going to figure all that out. But yeah, that's what we have lined up for everybody thus far. And like I said, we're going to try to add some more stuff. We want to get over to Tampa area to try to get to Emerald City and a couple other places that we're talking to. We just haven't been able to line everything up.
Should aim for that between Christmas and New Year's.
Thank you.
I will be in the Tampa area.
Yeah, the hard part is we're trying to schedule things obviously on Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
We're trying to schedule things on Christmas weekend. We're trying to figure all that. Hi, Trish. How are you? But yeah, that's the tour. That's what's going on. Again, we'll figure it out. Ray is going to try to come down to hang out and do some stuff. Maybe you can do some side deals. When you see Ray, same thing with Jeremy. He's going to come down and
Yeah, I'll be at Cowabunga.
he'll be at Cowabunga. Okay.
Unless you got Gotham, which is like
They
2
are.
minutes down the
We're
street.
trying to find a time for Gotham to work. It's not official yet.
Right.
Let me just goes near West Palm Beach, and I'll send Papa Bear in my place. All right. There's actually not a West Palm Beach comic store that I know of that hosts signings.
Isn't past, present, future in Palm Beach, or do they just not do anything?
I don't think
feel
they do signings. I think they're there. I think you're right. They exist there. They do well in selling stuff. They just don't do stuff.
What kind of store doesn't do signings? Like, I don't know. What is that? We had a tiny store and we used to put you in there with some Mountain Dew.
How difficult it is. You need to put a table and a chair, you know? I mean,
And a Sharpie.
It's a lot. It's a lot of space, you know? And if you come with a
Yeah.
van here like Don, now you're asking for trouble.
Well, and I recommend if you're anywhere in Florida, make sure you come out to one of the bigger the signings at the Collective, the one on 1/8, or the one on the Kingdom of Comics, because you'll get multi-signatures. Or if you are a serious collector and you want to see some really rare covers and stuff, and you don't want to hunt for them, you don't want to go on eBay, just go to Scout HQ. I was there this weekend, got this really cool Black Caravan shirt, and you can find a lot of these things that are literally on eBay for $50 for the price that they charge, $10-20. So grade some stuff, and you can go on the 28th and get a double sign there.
Just gotta go to Florida.
Just got to go to Florida.
You got to just live in Florida. That's where all the cool guys live.
Also,
I'm pretty
just-
sure because I have to find it. I think I still have like a box of our Steak #1 cover, so I'll definitely be trying to figure out a bundle for people if they want to do the Steak and the Jessamy #1 and stuff like that. So we'll have some
Nice.
extra stuff in there.
Nice. And Scout does mystery boxes too on their special edition covers, right?
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, I was saying Scout does mystery boxes for their exclusives too, right?
We do some mystery boxes. We actually do title boxes too for series that are finished. So it'll have all the issues, but some of them could be rarer covers with a comic tag. There's the Electric Black. that
Let
Todd's
me
holding up.
make it big, Todd. Hold on.
Hey, you
Is
get
your
this.
stuff
It's still in here because I already owned all of it. So it's you get a comic tag, which is dope. Look at that. It's got a little comic in it. And then you get the whole shebang. Except now there's the Black Caravans out now, I suppose. But in terms of Electric Black, it's the Presents. It's all those things. My camera won't focus. Doesn't matter.
I love how
Yeah.
it loves the trades in the back. It's like, look at
Yeah.
this.
It's like, no, look at there's more Scout back there. You're missing them. But yeah, whole series right into boxy with some different
Scout
covers.
is taking over.
Yes.
And if you don't know, Steak has signed with Electric Black, which is really cool. Not Electric Black, Black Caravan.
Black Caravan?
Black Caravan.
Signed with Electric Black. Oh, man.
So Travis
That's
is
a
doing
crossover I'd be
Scouts
super
for
into.
Yes. Yeah, I am, but that's not related to Scouts. But yes.
That's okay. Let's talk about Travis.
No. We got to finish this up. I want to go through the whole thing again. Let everyone and if
Start over
everybody's gonna go. Danny, if you got to go, you can go.
I'll
But I
stick
wanna
around.
Show
I'm
off
eating
I want to show off all the covers one more time for people who are late because we're almost wrapping up at an hour.
Gummy.
What you're doing? Gummy
All right,
bears?
Danny, if you're going to eat gummies, you have to do it the
Doing
Todd way. It's
gummy
going to take
bears.
5. It's
Yep.
going to take 5 bites.
A limb, each limb at a time, the head, and then the torso.
No,
That's how you eat a gummy
you guys
bear.
are savages. The way you eat a gummy bear is
Oh.
you get 2 different colors, and you bite the head
Yeah.
off both of them, and then you attach them, and then you got one mixed gummy bear, and it's delicious.
Yeah.
And we're the
Nice.
savages. You just decapitated 2 bears.
Yeah.
Bro, you literally
Gummy
have
bear caterpillar.
Speaking of decapitation,
Hey, Todd, did you see my private message? Can you reply to that, by the way?
what?
Like,
Yeah.
You sent me a message?
private chat.
Oh, we
You
didn't
used-
do that.
What's up?
We didn't do that.
Are you doing that?
Well, that's not awkward at all.
We didn't do that.
Okay, all right, cool.
Bro, they didn't do what part of you didn't do that?
So let's talk about this. I can't.
Things that he
can't
wants
figure
me
out a
to
way-
do. I
I
didn't
can't
do
figure
it.
out a way to just do like 2 people. I'm like, can I? No.
Yeah, dude, you just unclick us. Come on.
Yeah, you
Oh
remove
yeah,
that.
I can do that. You're
I
right.
thought
You
you
go
wanted
into the
to use
backstage.
it, bro.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
the
Yeah,
backstage.
I'm gonna put just David. We're gonna remove everybody who isn't involved in this cover right now.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So hey guys.
I mean, David's even
Hey.
bigger now.
So tell us about the comic burrito cover for a minute.
Well, it was crazy. So first of all, I want to thank you guys, all of you, the ones here and the ones that are not here.
I just want to
Because
say I
this
didn't
was
authorize
amazing.
you to be on there, Ignacio.
I don't care.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, is that donkey a self-portrait? I just want to know.
Oh.
I wish.
Now, which one are you talking to?
Oh.
So I was talking to the guys, the Burrito boys, a while ago. We started talking about rebranding the YouTube channel. And before they even asked me, I had an idea of doing some fan art for them. And I came up with the idea of doing a donkey, a little donkey, because burrito in Spanish means little donkey. And immediately when they asked me if I was up to do the rebranding of the channel, I told them yes. And I have this idea and started sketching like crazy. While we wait, there it is. So I started sketching and started sending them ideas for their approval. And then one day, a month ago, they told me, hey, would you be up to do a variant for us? It's a pretty steep deadline, but would you be up to? And since I'm crazy and swamped with work, I said yes. And I started sketching again like a crazy person. I sent them 5 sketches and they selected this one. They wanted to have their heads chopped off in the cover. So I obliged.
No, it's how you get your gummy. It's how you eat your gummy bears. It's how you want your covers. It's decapitation all
We'll
day.
have Danny address that in just a moment. Danny's ready. He's moving. You guys can't see it, but he's moving. Moving in the back.
See, he's freaking out with the gummy bears.
So that was pretty much it. I mean, there is a whole part of the process that they're not aware of. That's the part in which I obsessively look for references because I want to match certain images, but don't want to be so clear about it.
Right.
For example, in this image, there's a little slight homage to a Frazetta image and JC Leyendecker image that they are mixed together there, but it's a hint. But I always look for inspiration before I start sketching. and this is the one they chose, which is, I think,
You
appropriate.
killed it.
And I like that you went with the cover in which you are the bad ones. Sorry if I'm spoiling anything, but
I mean,
you will
Justin,
be
we
the
cut our
bad
heads
ones.
off. We can't be good guys.
I don't think so. Well, maybe you're martyrs or victims, but not. This is not the case. You are the bad ones in this cover, and I'm glad you're dead.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
And you again, if you guys go to the Comic Burrito YouTube channel, they talk about it all Saturday night, so you can watch that replay. Leave comments, they'll watch it. It was a riot of a good time. It was good. I even jumped on for a minute and yelled loudly and said, "No, that's not the way it is," and then went to sleep.
You linked the cover.
I linked the cover.
Yeah.
I didn't leak it. I mean, you guys already had it. I
Oh,
just
yeah, you
showed it
did.
in real life.
You just showed the real one.
But Todd, they messaged Burrito on Instagram or Twitter to reserve a copy, and there's only about half left, correct?
The Comic Burrito on both Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, we have over 30 sold so far out of 50.
Right. And can you offer this? Trish needs a 12-pack of burrito covers, please. So
yeah, then we're basically out.
and I gotta tell you, Trish may not be kidding. Like, there's a 50-50 shot because I've seen her do crazier purchases.
Hey, we have it so far right now. It's 25 plus shipping, and it's all yours. I'll give you a deal for 12.
All right, so let's get some other people in here. So that's Burrito Boys. Let's get.
I'm gonna peace.
Thank you.
I got
All right,
early,
peace, Todd.
so
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna let you talk about it.
yeah.
And
Thank
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
watch.
You guys are
Thank you
awesome.
guys for having us.
and
Thanks for coming, guy.
Peace, guys.
Go
Thanks,
check.
guys.
Buy these covers because everybody did an awesome job. They're amazing.
All right, and again, remember,
Exactly.
collect them all. The first person to show me that you got them all, get a prize.
We did it. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Bye-bye. All right. Next, we're going to do Danny and Dawn, since they're both here. We got this wonderful cover. Right.
Mr. Don. So I heard Ignacio going through like his whole process, and because this was done on such a tight deadline, and I honestly didn't get a chance to ask Don this when I had him on my show. Talk me through doing this, dude. Like I know you like to do it like as a period piece, and you like being able to kind of do the dead guy down there. But talk to me about doing this one, dude. I love it.
Well, same process. I think I sent Travis and you a couple mock-ups, maybe up to 4. And this is the one that we went with. I wanted to capture some of the interior of the story that I felt, were, I guess, some of the underlying themes that I saw in the book. And so this cover is just me standing above a slaver who clearly is in the middle, or was in the middle of torturing his slave. And she takes care of business. And I wanted to do a cover that I thought wouldn't look similar to anything else. So I went analog. I actually went with marker and pen on this one because I thought it would kind of stand out. And like people were like, why does this look this way? And yeah, so she has bloody hands. And I didn't realize, because it's not really covered in the book, that the vampires have no fangs. So that's my bad. And the other cover that I'm doing actually has a little head nod to that.
Nice.
So I can send you the mock-up for that one.
Yes,
but
please.
I did actually, the thing that I saw that was in the comic, and I'm glad I captured that, was the claws, and I went hard on that with the red because I thought that would be the standout feature.
Well, I love that Don also did the spot color, because like how Steak is typically a spot color book. When I found out that he was coloring it as well, I'm like, oh, cool. And then he turned in this, and I'm like, that's actually perfect. It's not what I envisioned at all, like, because you never immediately just think to something like that. But he knocked it out of the park. And then because I think maybe since he did it analog, it just the stuff that he kept and just the grays and everything still came out great. Like, I love this cover. I'm so excited. This is the first time we've done something of this style for an exclusive. We typically do a lot of bright colors or a lot of like a lot of tones in there. So this is awesome.
Yeah, definitely want to stick with a muted color palette that you see within the first few pages. And then Travis specifically asked for it to be in that sort of spot color style, but I wanted to add the tonality. So I just went gray, white to get that stark contrast and a lot of negative space, and then add just the red so that you can just follow the red line all the way from this backside, if you will, or the background to the foreground.
David, can you show? I don't think we showed the back of that, or maybe if you have the shiny, we can show the shiny. I don't think we've seen that.
No, those are in my car still.
David's really comfortable from what I'm understanding based on his posture.
Oh, look at the collector. All of the back. I love the way David does his exclusives. I wish I did that.
You don't do that? I'm not doing exclusives.
No, I put them in the front.
Oh yeah, you do it on the front.
Yeah, you'll see it.
So we had to redesign our logo. Like, not going to go into a ton of things, but we've not redesigned, but like the templates aren't there. So we've had to go back and get the assets that we do have and re-template and everything like that. So we had our guy come up with I told him it's going to go in the small spot on the bottom of the book, come up with something that'll look all right. And I actually think it looks great. That's the first time I've seen the back of the book because I didn't even see a mock-up for that. But like, I like it. It worked out really well. Typically, we used to do the hexagon thing and to go like right in the middle. I think that's how our stake 1 is. But I kind of like that little, like, almost looks like a letterhead.
Actually, since I have you here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show the stake, the other cover. So, can you talk about you having a regular stake cover? So for the regular stake run
for stake number 1, the art yum cover. Yeah, so we did the art yum cover for stake number 1 again because, like I said, I was great friends with David going into this. He came to sign for number 1. We did phenomenally well with that. It's right there. It's an homage to an ad, I believe, for like. Might have been for Chuck or something. And he's got.
That was a TV show called Rake.
Sure, that was what it was. But it came out great.
It was with Rob Lowe. Yeah, it was
Rob
it's
Lowe.
literally this image, but he's got a black eye and an actual stake.
Yeah, and you guys had worked with Art Yum in Scout. I believe he did a cover for Grit or something like that. So he was like in your guys' portfolio already. So we reached out to him, and he did that, and we loved it. And we keep selling it. It's been a part of our Kickstarter. Anytime you've come in, we've always bundled it because obviously we have a lot of copies because you do a store exclusive with Scout. You know, they stock you up. But it's been awesome because...
What does that mean?
They stock me up. I'm ready to go, bro. I got steak covers, you know, like I'm like the Outback Steakhouse, bro. I got them for free.
Are you getting Bloomin' Onions as part of the tour?
Yeah. That's the spin-off book, Bloomin' Onion, and we'll do an exclusive for that.
I would now I want to get another cover with a blooming onion, just like Jess, Angel, and Jessamy just sitting there eating a blooming onion at a steakhouse. I think that would be fantastic.
So that'll
make that happen
for issue 8 at this point.
No, I think I may get an orange cone exclusive. I'll sell it on Kickstarter.
So, no, I'm so excited to just get to work with Dave on everything. I mean, like I said, he's in the top 5 of subscribed books in our store. He's the top 5 of sold books in our store, and it's awesome because he hustles. He's always willing to give me time to come on the show. So like, I love being. When you asked if we could be a part of this tour and do an exclusive cover, I mean, the answer was going to be yes. It was just how much, you know?
Danny, I could say some blooming onion buttons.
I definitely would put a blooming onion button on my lanyard.
But yeah, so that's it. Like I said, the collective, that one's the first one available, like, because everybody else has to get them shipped. You can literally get it on Wednesday. Nobody can get it faster than that.
I can't even get it faster than that.
Again.
Literally, David's going to walk in there with it.
Yeah. So, and if you are a fan of me, I will be bringing the expired cover there as well. I do have. We're going to set up a signing for a later day, but I'll bring the expired exclusive. They'll have that as well that day.
Now I'll have some of the covers, and thank you guys very much for having me be a part of this amazing tour process. But I'll have some copies for the West Coast out here. Obviously, starting I guess at LA Comic Con. I don't know if it'll be around for San Diego Comic Con, But my question is, how can people, if they want them out here, how will they be able to buy them, Danny? Are you guys going to set up a link for it, or
We'll put them up on the Shopify on Wednesday.
okay?
But so Wednesday morning, I'll have them selling them in the store. Now, if someone's worried that it might sell out, and I don't, I love David, but I don't know if he's gonna have he's not Bono now. But I think I'll still have some. But if somebody is really worried about it, they can message either me or the store, and I'll hold a copy. I can get it signed by one of them, both of them. I'm a CGC witness, so they can get yellow label and we can send it off, and CGC can mail it. Tons of options. So they can reach out to the store, the collective, CCG on either Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. But we'll eventually put it on a Shopify. But on things like this, I like to let Wednesday be like the first grab of that.
But yeah, so that is that. So thank you, the collective. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Danny. We're going to get you. You guys can take off if you want. We're going to get Ray up here next. Jeremy, you're going to have to be last because I like you the most.
Well, thank you, Travis, for thinking of us. David, obviously, thank you for letting us do this. And Don, thank you for knocking this out. I know it was like short notice, and Travis just goes like, hey, I know you don't know this guy, but do this cover for him, please. He'll pay you, I promise.
Well,
yeah,
thank you,
Danny,
and I appreciate.
Not to get into all the details, but I have one of the great things about my relationship with the collective as a store is there's a lot of trust. And I literally messaged Danny because he was going through some personal stuff, which is not relevant to talk about. But I said, hey, can I just handle this? And he trusted me to do it, and I was able to do that, which is such a great thing. And that's, I stress this in the community. If you're watching this and you're a Kickstarter creator, make sure you do right by your retail partners so you can have that relationship. Because I know of other stores that I walk into, they won't back Kickstarters. They don't want Kickstarter creators in there because they're not worthy of their time, nor would they ever trust them with anything because of bad things. So make sure you do right by people.
But I appreciate you, Travis. Thank you so much. And Don, thank you. And as soon as David drops off those copies to me, I'll have them in the mail Thursday for you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, David, Danny, and Travis. I appreciate it. You guys all have a fantastic evening.
All right.
Thanks, Don.
Take it easy, guys.
Bye. All right. What's up, Ray? How you doing?
What's going on?
You want to be big? I can make you big. What you got?
Not much.
So I'm going to be honest, and I'm trying to get all three of us to decide. How is that possible? There's got to be a way.
That one was perfect.
What? This one? That one?
No, the one where I was blocked in the middle.
That one? No.
That one.
That one? So this is my favorite cover, and maybe because I'm going to use him for my covers, and maybe I shouldn't be biased. I really like the World Tour cover. I don't know. I like a lot of them. But you've already sold half. And you just announced it today, right?
No, I put that up on Saturday or Sunday.
Okay.
I think Saturday, actually, yeah.
Nice. So tell me, I wasn't part of this process. Like I connected you with the guy. You and I talked back and forth about some different things. And then all of a sudden, like, it's like, oh, no, he's working. It's done. And like, you show me that amazing thing. And I'm like, dude, how are we going to get trade dress? Do I want trade dress? It's so amazing. I think the trade dress looks awesome, by the way. But, so tell me the story.
Well, we decided to keep the foil virgin without the trade dress. But, the main one, I think the trade dress looks amazing. So I decided to keep that for the main cover. I don't know. You just weren't answering me very much. So I just kind of hit up, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Amon?
Yeah.
I just hit him up and I was like, hey, I'm the guy that Travis sent over to you to do this cover. And let's talk about it. And we just kind of came up with a good homage and decided to go with Underworld because female vampire. There's not that many to go with.
Oh, I forgot that this is Underworld homage. So what Underworld movie cover is that? I know it's on one of them.
The first one.
The first one? All right, yeah. Let me bring that up. I'll bring that up real quick. Underworld.
I just ended up while you guys were talking with the other guys, I did put up 8 raw copies of the 50 trade dress in case people did want raw copies. Originally I was gonna do just signed ones, but if anybody out there is interested in this cover just raw with no signatures, I'll sell a few.
Yeah, and from what I understand, your prices will vary, but you're going to try to get some remarks and stuff. If someone wants that, they just need to talk to you about that, and you guys work on a separate deal, right?
Everything is on the site available for purchase, whether it's trade dress signed CGC, remark CGC, everything. It's all there.
Awesome. And give me that link again through the comments, please.
I can get you the very full link, actually.
So this is the Underworld cover. This is a steak version. Look at that. I love it.
Oops, hold on a second. That should be the full
I was looking back and forth of boob size, making sure that they were accurate. I was concerned.
I didn't catch that. I was
so that is the shop. That is where it is. That is on the comments on Facebook. I will throw it on the YouTube when everything's done. But yeah, you can get that there. And if you're in the comments right now on Facebook, you guys can see those. But yeah, it's a really good homage. Like I said, it's one of my favorite covers. I like the composition. I like the way you put together. What do you think, David? Thoughts, comments, concerns?
Yeah, it looks great. Definitely.
So, and Ray's going to be, you're going to be trying to meet up at some point during the tour, at least at the first, because that's in your area, right? And then in Gotham, you're in the Jacksonville area.
I'm in Jacksonville, so Gotham is literally, I could drive 5 minutes and I'm there. But if you guys can't come up with a time frame, then I'll be at Cowabunga. It's like 30 minutes away from me. So, and I'll just pick up my foil copy there. I'll have you guys sign it for me and good to go.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
I can't wait to go and meet you guys again. I actually met David at MegaCon recently. So
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, you came and got some CGC stuff from me for Voodoo Nations. Ray is not only is he a store, he's actually a supporter of indie comics, which I think is important. It's definitely important to know the difference, because there's a lot of people who spec and do a whole bunch of stuff, but aren't true fans, and I think Ray is one of those exceptions. 30 minutes, but so worth the drive. He's not buying stuff.
30 minutes to me is nothing. I used to drive 45 minutes commute to work, so 30 minutes is just like down the block for me.
That's like David's whole life is driving 4 or 5 hours a day.
Yeah. Good times.
Good times. But yeah, so that's how you get Ray's. Make sure, like I said, he's got only half available already. So make sure you get it. Link is in the descriptions on YouTube after this video is done. And then on the Facebook, you can find it right now. And that should be on both the stake page. We'll put it on the stake page and we'll put it on the regular. So, all right, Ray, thanks for hanging out, man.
Thank you guys. Thank everybody for being here. And thanks for putting this tour on. It's awesome.
All right, cool. All right.
We'll see you, Ray.
What's up?
I said, we'll see you, Ray.
Oh, let me bring him back. Say bye. Say bye to Ray.
Bye, Ray.
Bye.
Travis is weird.
Again, if you want to buy anything from the back, it's on eBay or on his site. Just if you see something you like, here, let me make him big again. He's selling all that. You want that bunny mask? You want any of that?
I got way more. That's
He's
just
got
my
way
favorite
more.
stuff.
That's just the stuff he wants to show you on this video.
Yeah.
Unlike Jeremy, let me show Jeremy. None of his stuff is for sale because he likes his stuff. All that's his. He's not giving any of that away.
my giant to read pile.
But yeah, we appreciate you, Ray. Thanks. Have a good night, man. Okay. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Remember Pensacola when I sat at the steak table and steak tables, scout table, and everyone mocked me for not being in scout? Look how far I've come. I am now closer to scout, but still not there because Jessamine is not,
still scout adjacent.
Still scout adjacent.
Yep.
We're working on it, Travis.
Great.
We're working on it.
But I got a shirt now, so I mean we're getting there.
Official merch. You're already just.
I mean, my wife did have to buy it, but like let's not like split hairs here. No, not that one. And I should probably grab the other version, right? Is the other version better? I think.
Did I send you the? Is that
David
the one
did.
from
I
Twitter?
sent you a better one.
Yeah, David sent me a better one. Let me show you a better one. So tell me about the "You Promised Me Darkness" guy doing a cover for Steak, which I thought was really, really cool.
Yeah. So actually, our first exclusive that we did was with the translator and one of the variant art cover artists for "You Promised Me Darkness," and so between her and him, we'd kind of been talking a lot on Instagram and becoming friends, and we'd had him on the show before. And so I was like, well, when you hit me up, you're like, hey, you guys want to do an exclusive variant? I was like, well, who do I know who's an artist that might be willing to do it, might be able to do it? And so he was the first person that came to mind. And he did it surprisingly quick.
Yeah, he was the first one done, I think, right, David?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, as far as I know.
Yeah.
There's the deep tour. And like the first year I looked at it, I was like, I go to Jeremy, I was like, where are we gonna put the trade dress? And he was like, I don't think we should.
Sometimes I'm just like, sometimes I look at covers, I'm like, I want a trade dress here. It needs to be here. And then sometimes it's so beautiful.
Right. No, absolutely. Can you show your other cover that you have? Because you have one art. We'll show the other one and he did this one too, or no?
So his the translator on "You Promised Me Darkness" did this one. So she did this one on so it's Shadowcat Studios is her Instagram. And so when you showed me the back, I was like, oh man, we get a big logo on the back. We had a little on this one.
David spared no expense. So he spared no expense.
Yeah. So yes, that was our first one. We still have copies of that available, but we now have it's on Instagram now. We've posted that about this cover. So we'll have the 50 of the regular cover, 10 of the foil, and 5 medals.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Give or take.
Are you gonna sell those medals, or are you just gonna keep them yourself? Do you really want to get rid of them?
I have put them up for sale. If they don't sell, I mean, I can't get rid of them. Then I'll have to hold on to them. That'd be a shame if they didn't sell.
that was like when I put the Peach Momoko original art on my Kickstarter. I was like, why am I doing this? I hope no one buys it. And then of course someone bought it instantly.
Yeah, so I would love to hold on to a medal, but if they sell, they sell. And that's awesome because it's cool art. And I feel like doing this and getting the story out there more in a different way is really cool.
Yeah, and I love your whole thing is You Promised Me comics, so it kind of just fits like using the You Promised Me Darkness guy, right?
Yeah,
we're using the guy,
yeah,
that our name was made from, which is really, really cool. And I think you guys are killing it. I love your program. I love that I've been on. I love every time I've watched it. You're doing a great job. And what's cool about them? Everybody else we've talked to thus far, well, except the collective, has already sold a lot of their covers. So get this one as you can. I mean, I think it's a great cover. It's fantastic. It's a really cool looking piece. Like it's really stunning. It's really, really stunning.
Yeah, the eye gets me, like draws you in.
Right. Well, and it's definitely, he read the story too, like because that really fits the story.
Mm-hmm. So either of these places on Instagram, you can hit me up and claim a copy. And I haven't posted on Twitter yet, but I'll post on Twitter too. And so that'll be another way you can do it. Or You Promised Me Comics at gmail.com. We have an email there as well. At some point, I'm probably going to end up needing to create a shop page if we keep making exclusive.
Right. Yeah. Well, and even just this, it's already got 9 likes. I know you just posted 22 minutes ago. It's already getting people. People are already. I follow you, right? Apparently, I didn't follow you. Fixed.
Probably not that page. You're following Sparks.
Right?
Yeah, I just had to do the same thing, Travis.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah, this page is newer. I think when I had you on, David, I don't know if
I don't think it existed
that
then.
page yet. Yeah. Travis, when you were on the last time, the page existed.
Right. Yeah.
The first time it didn't.
Absolutely. And I think, watch his show. If you guys haven't watched the You Promised Me Darkness show, it runs, what night do you guys run?
So we don't have a set night for when we do like shows, but usually Monday I drop like a preview of books coming out that week. Usually Tuesday, where Caroline and I are doing a video of our favorite reads from the last week, the recorded thing. We haven't been able to record this week, so it's probably not happening tomorrow morning. Then I'll do like a new comic book day haul video. And then when we schedule interviews, that's depending on creator availability. So we try to be flexible with that. I used to do Final Order cutoff talks on Sundays, but I moved that to Thursday nights. Maybe it's going to stay there. And just focusing on indie comics, because everybody's talking about Marvel, DC on the cutoff. So let's let them talk about those. I don't read as many Marvel indie book or Marvel DC books, so I'll just talk about the indie books that are coming out.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. And we appreciate you, people in the indie market, or people who do that. We definitely appreciate it. But yeah, so get it at You Promised Me Comics. Your partner would have been here, but she's playing D&D. So if you're going to miss this for anything, it's got to be D&D.
I haven't, because I'd also messaged her about recording that video that we normally have coming out tomorrow, and she's like, well, may or may not be done with D&D for that either. I'm like, all right.
The campaign waits for no one.
Yeah. Well,
who's going to slay these dragons? Who's going to go to these dungeons?
Well, we played D&D like on YouTube together on a channel, and we met up at Baltimore Comic-Con and played in person for the first time, like ever, either of us.
Right.
And tell me you stopped like right in the middle of an aisle and just played right there.
That would have been great. Honestly.
It was right in front of the scout booth. Remember? You don't remember?
There was no.
We didn't have a booth.
Yeah. No scout booth at Baltimore.
Next year, we're ramping back up for 2022.
Yeah. Anyone coming to New Orleans in January from Scout?
I'm not. I know we're likely coming back to Pensacon.
Yeah. It's in February this year.
I don't know. Andrea's handling it.
I feel like it's not in the, what was it, May? I think it was May this last year.
Yeah.
Ramping it all the way up to 11.
Ramping it all the way up to 11. Raising the stakes. I like this. I like this Michael guy. He has some jokes. He said I was scouting earlier. I like that. That was good.
That's the writer of Forever Maps.
For Forever Maps. Oh, the scoop book?
Yeah, my Canadian buddy.
Nice.
No, it's not a scoot book. It's you're thinking of the map maker.
Oh, okay.
No, Forever Maps is one of my favorite stories. The way he spreads it over. I don't want to give too much away, but read it if you haven't.
Right. Absolutely. Are you making your way anywhere near Texas? Not for this tour, but at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah, we got to look at Dallas Fan Expo for next year. That's a pretty big one.
I know some people that went this last year, and they had a great time.
Yeah. Absolutely. I want to do a signing at Space Cadets. They're a great store, great supporter of indie comics as well. So I want to do that.
Road trip, Travis.
What's up?
Road trip.
I'm down. Like, no, I'm down. And Chuck is not that far, so we could stay at his house. We wouldn't have to pay a hotel. I mean, we may want to, but
I'm kind of weird. I don't like staying at people's houses.
I hear you. That's the one I was hoping for.
Nice.
But Trish, aren't you in the Michigan area? Can't we come up to Michigan? Like, there's a lot of stuff in Michigan we want to go to too. Or maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. I thought Trish was up in that area. But yeah, so that's what's up. We're gonna let you go, Jeremy. Just do one little quick talk about the tour. But thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Make
you
sure
guys
you
for
get
having
the book, and we'll put links out to everyone. If you make it up to LA, I'll buy each of you at least 1 cup of coffee. Is there free coffee at the LA booth?
That's a Charlie question. He's in charge of the booth.
Arkansas. Walmart World, Arkansas.
Arkansas. Nice. Well, thanks for having me on and for inviting us to do an exclusive cover for Steak Presents Jessamy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks so much.
That's awesome.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, absolutely. See you
Can
guys.
I don't want to get yelled at again.
What? See you, Jeremy.
I'm going to leave the
video. So I'm glad I have you alone now.
Yes, we're all alone. No one can see us.
no one can see us. So that's not the cover. So we're doing exclusive with that, huh? The world tour?
Yeah.
That was my idea. I just want to point that out.
I don't think it was.
It was. I know you keep saying it wasn't, but it was.
I guess technically you asked if I was going to do a cover.
Right. Which is basically makes it my idea.
Yeah. Everything was your idea.
Thank you.
Like
see,
the Predator, Alien, RoboCop, I heard.
No. Greg is RoboCop. I just created the Predator. Again, okay, I could prove this if AOL was live. It's just not live, so there's nothing I could prove. And I know what you're thinking.
Go to the tape.
I know you're thinking, but Predator came out before AOL. I get you. But on there, I had documents from a fax that I created it.
Printed on a dot matrix.
Right. On a dot matrix Betamax tape of me in a jungle going like that, trying to hide. and showing the scenes of me putting mud on myself so people could see me. That happened. You weren't there. Don't try to pretend like you were there because you weren't.
Yes, I know you are considerably older than me.
Oh, damn. Last page of spot full UV variant is epic, guys. Yeah, absolutely. And I love the back. Did we show off the back? I think we did, right?
Yes, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
This one.
But yes, here, I'll make it big. Hold on, I gotta make it big. I don't even know how to do that. Wait, I gotta hit you up here apparently. Boom. Look at that font. Now, is that the official Steak font? Did you choose that font? Did Joel have to choose that font as the official letterer?
That's his logo, but I was used the font that I used for the cover.
All right. So, but yeah, that's a dope cover. I'm excited. One of my payments was a requirement of that being CGC'd and signed by both of them because that's going to be epic. I'm excited about that. What's probably going to happen is he'll sign a whole bunch of them, and like normally he'll get 10.10s back, and those will be his, and I'll get and actually you never get below a 9.8. So I mean, it'd be good.
Yeah, I got 10s this last time, but I don't get to keep any of them.
Oh, really? I know you said you had to check. You didn't get to keep any of them?
Nope, both spoken for.
How about the 9.9s? Any of those?
I think maybe one.
Don says
yes. Oh, that
guy. But
Don will be doing a cover for number 3.
Nice. I'm excited about that. And that's going to launch in January, correct? That's the plan. Like
late January, early February.
Okay. David said, David, can I get one of those covers and add it to my ever-growing steak pile?
I just assumed you wanted one, Steve.
Your love of the medium shows, and I'm glad to get a chance to do the variant. Oh, I assume that he's talking to you.
I thought he was talking to you.
I think
we both love Ignacio,
though. True. But is there anything else you want to talk about the tour? Anything you want to say before we leave? I appreciate you. One of the things that someone came up to me, it was really funny. They asked me why I helped David, and I was like, because I wanted to. And someone was like, you do it, your relationship with David is because he's with Scout. And I want to, for the record, share that David and I were at a con that literally he was the only person who sold the book. So I thought he was a genius. Little did I know that he lived in Daytona and he knew the guy.
Yeah, I cheated.
It's cheating. He was like, you're both of us, both. And he was selling he was selling the couch. We didn't even talk about steak that day. I think steak would already been in production, but we didn't even talk about it that day, as far as I remember.
I don't know if it was in production yet.
Oh, really?
I don't think so. I think I had the preview at the next show I did, because that was Daytona, like the October show.
But David and I became fast friends that time, and we've hung out ever since. And we've road tripped together. We've done stuff. We enjoy each other's company. So I wanted to clear off the record of anybody who thinks that I actually would follow David in any company he's part of. Even Steak and Shake, which I assume is the sequel, right? Shake is the villain side, the vampire side.
Yes.
Humans are shakes.
It's the mummy.
It's the mummies. But yeah. So anything else you want to say? Anything? What's going on?
No, I just got to rest up so I can see everybody on Wednesday.
Yeah, you definitely got to do that. And this is the first time you and Francesca are meeting in person. I am literally like taking like the person I'm going to meet her first and bringing her to you. Like, I'm trying to say anything offensive, but presenting you two to watch it like any rom-com, right? Where you guys see each other at the airport, just your friends and creators.
Or that the video where the guy meets the lion that he raised again.
Right.
The slow-mo hug from across the jungle.
Sure, I think it's commendable how much you pretend to like each other. Thank you. We are way better actors than Kyle Ritterhouse.
No, we don't want to go political this time.
All right. Apologize. That was just a funny. But yeah, I appreciate you. I'm excited about this tour. I'm excited about the parts that I'm on. I'm going to be showing up to some of these events. Sometimes to do signings, sometimes to drop Francisca off, sometimes to just be there as a fan. Because not only I love steak, I love all 6 issues. I think I asked this earlier, but what part of the trade? When do you think the trade will be out? Towards the later end, towards the December, late.
Well, the one for the collective will have it in January for them, but
okay.
The actual release date's in February.
Okay.
But I just want to say I appreciate you, Travis.
Oh, thanks, man.
For making this happen, but also for being a good friend. So
appreciate that.
I'd still be your friend even if you didn't do this.
If I didn't do bad StreamYard things?
Yes, exactly.
I mean, I think that's for the best, really. Like, I think you're making the right call. So I'm kind of curious if we can see, before we leave, I want to check to make sure, just because sometimes these things are weird, I want to make sure that I want to check the steak page and see if people left comments and we couldn't see them. Because there's a lot of people watching from the steak page, which is cool. Just want to make sure that we didn't miss anybody's comments. So just to make sure that everything's good. Oh, no, I think we could see them all. Yeah, Dave, can I have one of those? Oh, yeah, they worked fine. Yeah, we're good to go. So, good night, guys. I'll probably jump on in a minute and we'll talk about holiday spirits for a little bit. So if you guys want to stick around, but that'll be a different stream than this shenanigans because this is all about steak.
Yeah, go back holiday spirits.
Yes, back holiday spirits. It's live on Kickstarter. You got like 10 days. Back it. Have a sick time, guys. Catch you next time. Night all. Bearded, I really want you to win. Please win. Wish I'd shown up there. Hey, you can watch a replay, my dude. It's on YouTube. Or you can replay it on Facebook. You don't even need to go to YouTube. Don't be that guy who forces you to go to YouTube. Go wherever you want. Mike, awesome show. Good night, guys. But seriously, I need likes on YouTube and subscribes because I got to be monetized. Like, I think I need 4 million or whatever. Right? How's that work, David?
Yes, 4 million.
4 million. Here comes out 4 million exactly. Like if you get 4 million in one, actually you don't get monetized. You actually owe YouTube money. It's really, really bad. So you're always trying to cause drama to remove 1 or 2 people to keep that balance. Ray, I put up Raws just for Bearded, although Mint won't ship until after January 1st. David is lugging mine around. Laugh out loud. Dude, come out on Wednesday, Ray. Like, take the day off. Call me DJ Khaled. All I do is win. Or Khalid. I had a debate with this wife. Is it Khalid? What is it?
I think it's Khaled.
Khaled. I always thought it was DJ Khaled, and I don't know. Have a good one, mates. You need 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of watch time. Well, if I keep talking to David, I mean, we're gonna make it.
Yeah, we'll just leave it on. You can watch me sleep if you want.
Where's David on Wednesday? At the Collective. That's in Orlando, so it's not that far from Jacksonville. David is correct. All right.
I hear that a lot, you know.
Do you? I'd love. I don't know if Charlie's still on, but I'd love to hear that from Charlie's perspective, being the co-publisher. Whether he just is in every meeting. Listen to David. David's the guy.
No, usually I'm on mute, and I'll unmute to make a point, and Charlie will say what I was about to say, and then I just hit the mute button again.
Ray, I just drove 4.5 hours to see David, so we all make sacrifices.
Yeah.
But Ray, you can get CGC there. He's a witness. So you have 612 followers. Thanks, man. Thanks. So I need 400 more to monetize and only 4,000 hours of watch.
No, you need exactly 388. You can't go over.
All right. Good night, everyone. Oh, Perry Comic says, hola. Oh, hola. Hi, Perry Comic. Do you know Perry Comics, David? David said he could hook me up some CGC. That he can. I will tell you this one time, David said that I was signed up, and we went to MegaCon, and we signed me up, and I have things that say I have a company in existence, but CGC doesn't know that I exist. But, I mean, that's CGC, right? I'm up for Nerd Chats live on YouTube. Let's increase the watch time while we talk comics. Hold up, Perry. All right. I'm done. Listen to comments. Bye, guys. Love you guys. Peace, love, and comics. Bearded, I'm going to make you an admin, so because I trust you. Chat to you guys later. You got anything else to say, David? He already fell asleep. We lost him. He's trying to pretend he's frozen, which is very impressive. I like it. I unfortunately know his shenanigans. What's everyone getting this week? We're getting steak.
Nope, I'm good. Thanks everybody for coming out. Thank you again, Travis. I'll see you in a couple days.
No problem. All right. See ya. Peace. And we'll end broadcast.